imagine. There is no obstacle that you cannot overcome, no problem that you cannot solve, and no goal that you cannot achieve by applying your mind to your situation. Go on and
Hello. Hello. Hi, man. Hello. 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 Hello.
at, yo? Behind the speaker, where you at, yo? Behind the speaker, where you at, yo? Behind the
are far smarter than you can ever imagine. There is no obstacle that you cannot overcome, no problem that you cannot solve, and no goal that you cannot achieve by applying your mind to your situation.
Go on and go on and
Mic check. 1 2
Oh,
1
The
2
microphone's working now.
1 2
you
1
about to
2.
drop
I'm gonna
balls?
pass it to you.
Pause.
Good
Good
morning,
morning, folks.
Happy Monday.
Happy
And
motherfucking
this
Monday.
motherfucker.
And this raggedy motherfucker here. You know what I mean? This
And
is
guess
one of them
what?
motherfucking days, huh?
We in this two raggedy motherfuckers in this
And a
raggedy motherfucker.
That's what it is today. You know what I mean? All right, so yo, let me turn the volume down there. First off, let's give a birthday shout out to little Shorty Prayers from Black Tigers.
Yes.
Little Shorty Prayers, don't worry about it. I'm gonna get up with you later, massage some shoulders for you, little man.
Happy birthday,
Happy
little
birthday.
bit. Little bit.
Little bit.
And
What-
peace.
And Peace birthday today.
Peace birthday
wait,
today,
wait.
too.
Somebody tag Peace.
Please tag
I have to
Peace.
do this. I have to do this.
Okay.
Good morning, my beautiful friend, Peace. I hope you have the most splendid birthday ever. You are the most amazing person I know.
What?
It's all right. You had to be there to understand why
Oh, all right.
we are very nice to one another right now. We are very nice to one another right now. Just stay tuned though.
All right.
You know what I mean? That's just what it is. That's just what it is. All right.
How was your weekend, though?
It was chill. I mean, it was a chill weekend. I really didn't do too much this weekend. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Don't call me. You know what I mean? I didn't do shit this weekend. I was real lazy. I went to a little pool party joint on Saturday.
Nice.
It was all right. It was laid back. The food was amazing, though.
Was they out there?
The food was a food.
No. Was they out there? It's a pool party. Was they out there?
Nah, I wasn't looking at nobody like that. You know what I mean? So
You didn't notice? You
I
gotta.
wasn't paying any attention. I was
So they
sipping on
wasn't
my
out there
mother-
then?
I was on my motherfucking Kettle One kick.
it-
It was no Hennessy for me that day. If it was Hennessy, then I'd probably have noticed something. But I was on my Kettle One kick. You know what I mean? So I
So
was
is
just
it
chilling.
safe to say that it wasn't nothing to notice if you didn't notice something? Because it would be something, Tone. I don't care what you want.
I wasn't even paying attention. But it wasn't nothing. So I mean, it was cool. It was a nice little get together.
Did they get in the pool?
I got in the pool. The shit was warm. You know what I
Did
mean?
they get in the pool?
Some people was in the pool. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna get in the pool. I ain't got no problem with that. You know. So
Like 106 degrees. So, and you
Yeah,
see the
nigga.
difference in the day? You see the difference, Rain Man?
yo, I'm glad whatever the fuck happened. You know what I mean? God said they would turn the heat down a little bit because I'm tired of cooking you niggas. Because God damn, bro.
No, he got that bill.
You
God got the bill.
Because man, bro, it was to the point where you couldn't you step outside, you couldn't fucking breathe. It was
Nah.
like, what the fuck,
It
man?
was a mess.
So I'm glad that the shit is back. We back to some cooler temperatures. It's still not cool, but it's cooler temperatures. All right. So
I want to do a quick. I want to
it's Lil
send.
White Man, right?
Yeah,
It's
Lil White Man.
Lil White Man.
Yeah.
It's Lil White Man.
Before I want to send my deepest and sincerest condolences to Big Snow, president of the Brats in New York. He lost his mother. Sorry,
bro.
man. Just
Yeah,
condolences.
that's deepest
Prayers.
condolences, man. I mean, it's been crazy. All right. So, Little White Man, you know what his name is today?
What is it?
Do y'all want to know what his name is today? I'm going to tell y'all what his name is today, but don't be mad at me because I said it. It was just his name for the day. Johnson & Johnson's baby powder. Hey, Mr. Baby Powder. This is his name, y'all.
Not to be confused with like Family Dollar's baby powder or CVS's baby powder. This is Johnson & Johnson's
Johnson
baby powder.
& Johnson,
the
bro.
original.
That's what we do. We rock the Johnson & Johnson.
You do.
I mean,
You gonna-
and
you
for
gonna
all
do-
the people that said, "Oh, I ain't never rocked no Johnson," you's a damn lie.
Well-
You done rocked the Johnson and Johnsons. You know what I mean?
No, that's all I liked. That's all I like. And for real, you're going to get some lung issues later, but carry on. Go off.
Yeah. Go off. You said go off? Just go off.
Just go
Motherfucker
off. For
Fuck
now,
it.
go
Just go
off.
off.
Yeah, just do your thing.
I mean, do your thing. Do your thug thizzle. We ain't holding nothing against you.
Today going to be a fun-filled show, but I want to call out motherfuckers today.
Ooh.
Later on, when we get into our topic
You
section,
call them motherfuckers
I
out?
want to call some motherfuckers out. I don't like what I'm saying.
You calling motherfuckers out?
Yeah, I'm just calling motherfuckers out. People who do it's these behaviors. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the water. I don't know if it's the air or the lack of. I don't know the humidity. You motherfuckers gotta chill. Y'all embarrassing me as a black person. Y'all
All right.
embarrassing me.
So, all right. Let me address some people.
Yes, let's get it.
Before we get into some things, you know what I
Okay.
mean? I've been getting back to my old self. You know, when your motherfuckers look and see when I be posting on Facebook and y'all be like, "Ah, he said this, he posted that. Bitch, did you see my name? Did they know my name? Did they know my name? So I had to put up a change my profile picture so you could see my name, bitch.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Why do you think they gave me that name? Because I post wild and crazy shit. If you take personal what I said or what I post, that must mean that it applies to you.
Mazel tov. If you take it personal, mazel tov.
You know what I mean?
Drink more.
So I'm gonna start my bullshit back up again today.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean? Because I'm getting back to the jokes, man. It used to be the jokes for me. That's what I originally started with, making comedy and making people laugh on Facebook and posting some real sketchy, borderline shit that you laughed at and know it was kind of true. I'm getting back to that, man. I'm finding myself again.
You be saying some shit, and I can hear you saying it. I can hear you. Like, where do you? I want to say that your timeline or your meme line or your algorithm and or your trending stuff is tailored to you. I know it's probably some asshole somewhere who was making shit and was like, yes, I think they send it right to you.
Yo, so some of this shit, it's weird. It's weird how we come across the content or how I come across the content that I come across. I just do. And it's just what I feel, you know what I mean? And what I feel, you know what I mean? And what I find fucking funny. You know what I mean? If y'all find it fucking funny, that's even greater. But for me, I find it fucking hilarious. And some of the shit, you just be like, this nigga really, he people inbox me and was like, bruh, what is you doing? Put your phone down. Fuck you, no, I'm going to post some more. I'm going to post some more. So I'm started this morning. Just understand that for you new motherfuckers that just came on and just got on board on my page, understand this is how I originally started to do this. This is the only original me, getting back to the original me, doing what I originally was doing. So, stay tuned for the jokes and the laughs of what I'm going to say, because I'm going to say I got some wild shit I'm going to post today. As I get my fresh water. Kiki, I love Kiki because she always brings me this.
I'll bring you fresh cold water.
Brings me fresh cold water. It's like this ice is like the icy.
Fuck that ice. No, and that's real. I put a post up one time asking like, what is it about this ice? People like the
I love it.
Why?
I don't know what the fuck it is about this ice, but it's just perfect, bro. It's perfect.
It's the little what you call it?
The little nugget cubes. They're like little nuggets. I'm gonna cover it.
Sonic. The Sonic ice.
Sonic.
It's
That's
got a
exactly
name.
what it is.
It's got a name.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Leo Nation, it's your time. You know what I mean? I need y'all niggas to hurry the fuck up and get the fuck out the way because we about to start fucking Virgoing hard. I'm noticing my Virgo brothers and sisters have started their trend on Virgoing, doing Virgo shit. It is our time. We don't give a fuck about them Leos. We don't give a fuck about them Leos. It's our time of the year.
I did not know you didn't give a fuck about the Leos. Can you tell them what was written today?
Oh, Leo Nation, stand up. Now,
get the fuck out of here.
We don't give a fuck about you. It's almost that Virgo season. It's time for us to Virgo. And if you have, dealing with a Virgo, you have to understand the magnitude of who the people we are and how we are. We're fucking lovable. We're the fucking greatest. I think we're the best sign ever. You know what I mean? Next to those crappy Capricorns,
the goats,
the crappy Capricorns,
the goats.
We you know what I mean? They're just as nice. You know what I mean? They're just as nice. The worst people, the worst signs is Gemini,
Scorpio.
Scorpio, you add Scorpio to that list?
Aries.
Aries? Ooh,
Yep.
I don't have a problem. I never had a problem with Aries.
My daddy raised me.
Okay,
I keep saying my daddy raised me.
So Scorpios,
And I got
right?
100%.
Scorpios,
Geminis.
some Tauruses, and some Tauruses is okay.
You like Sagittarius?
Man, don't get me started.
You don't?
You know what? And Sagittarius are some of them are cool. I just come across something that just make me want to be like, you know what? You motherfucker.
Okay, so the Capricorn in me, right?
Uh-huh.
I can find anything great about any sign, right?
Okay.
But the collective of a sign is what I don't like. And matter of fact, somebody's going to be calling you and asking you directly about Virgos because she happens to be taken up with one. Nomi is going to call you.
She's gonna call me and ask me about
I
Virgo?
tried to tell her.
You gotta come holler at me if you want to know how a Virgo is and how they move and what you can and cannot do with a Virgo and why they do what they don't do. Man, holler at me. We're gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you right now.
So can you say a nice thing about a Leo? I can say Hova. I can say a nice thing about
Okay, so Hova is a Leo.
Hova's
His
a
birthday
Leo.
just passed. You know what I mean? Shout out, he's a good dude.
Happy
He's a
birthday
Leo?
to you.
He's a Leo?
Moe.
Moe's a Leo?
Moe.
Moe's a Leo? I didn't know Moe was a Leo.
Nomi. Here they go.
Nomi's
Willie
a Leo?
Gore. Stand up, y'all.
Wait.
Stand up.
Nomi is a Leo?
Yes.
I gotta start taking back. I gotta look at. I gotta single out my friends, the people I like that are Leos. The rest of them, fuck y'all. You know about that? You know what I mean?
Fat Cat's a Leo.
Fat Cat's a Leo?
Fat Cat's a fucking Leo.
Wow.
Yes.
But I would have never known because they're really cool with me. I like them. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't know that they're a Leo. You know them other fucking Leos though. You know them other Leos. Oh, musty butt motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
So here's what I'm going to tell y'all something. Because
Yeah.
y'all know that I dabble in astrology and astronomy, right? And the planets and all. I know a lot about this shit, right?
Yeah.
It is almost scary to me how much I do know and how much I'm into it. So judge me later, or judge
right.
Judy, or
Judge
judge
your
your mama
mama.
them.
Judge your mama.
So
Shit, nigga.
what you have to understand about Leos, right? Leos, like most signs are governed by a planet, right? Your things are I'm a Capricorn. We're governed by Saturn, right?
Yeah.
I forget who you're governed by. Mercury. I think you're
Okay.
Mercury. So Leos don't have a governing planet. They're governed by the sun. They govern by the sun. So they got all the energies. That's why they so aloof. They don't really know what the fuck. They just do anything. They say anything. And y'all rough. Y'all fucking rough. And y'all don't really know how y'all come across because nobody's governing your attitude or your way of being. Y'all just got the sun. And I feel sorry. It's gotta be exhausting being a fucking Leo. It's gotta be. It's gotta be exhausting. I love y'all though. Y'all got y'all shit together. I love y'all.
Okay.
But stop roaring and shit.
So let me read because I just got a text message from the lovely fucking Peace Edwards.
Peace just showed up.
Miss Carol, and she thought I was being mean to her. I wasn't being mean to her. I was being very nice to her. I gave her a beautiful birthday shout out. She's a beautiful person. You know what I mean? We're very cool. We're very good right now. So you know what I mean? There's no need.
She be all right.
You know what I mean?
Peace, you be all right.
No. She's telling me I'm shitting on the Leos. Whoa. I'm nice to you.
Respectfully.
The deal was I'd be nice to you, but fuck the rest of them. Now Hove, my man Hove, you know what I mean? All the Leos that I like know me.
Moe.
Not Moet.
You already said it.
You got me with the bullshit. There's certain Leos that I'm going to be cool with it. I'm going to fucking like it. I'm going to be like, yeah, let's do this.
Say something nice about a Leo.
Huh?
Not even a person. Say something nice about Leos.
Huh?
You sound like Scooby. Come on, Scooby. Say something nice. So you can't even do it.
Wow. Yo, what the fuck? I'm gonna say. You want me to say something nice about Leos?
Yes, if you can. If you can. Don't make some shit up though. Don't make shit up.
Okay. Leos are gonna be nice enough to get the fuck out of the way for the Virgo. All right. They're the king of the jungle, know me, you're the king of the jungle, know me, holla at me, and tell me how your life is gonna be with that Virgo, know me.
I told you.
Tell me how your life is gonna be with that Virgo. You got Virgo questions? Girl,
she was scratching her head like, what the fuck? I said, call Tony. Call Tone. I said, Tone can tell. I can tell you.
Yo, so know me. I'm gonna give you my personal joints so you can call me and we can talk about it. We can rap about it.
Nigga say roar.
Raw. Yo, Anisha, your dad is a Leo? I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Willie Gore said, keep loving us. No!
I'm gonna try.
You gonna try?
Because they good
You
people.
like-
No, they.
Well,
they
no,
are,
no. So I'm gonna say
they
that.
good. They very thoughtful of others.
Yes, and then, so I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that about a Leo because they are thoughtful. They're very nice people. In general, they're nice people. Some of them though are assholes.
Get your shit together, though. Get your shit together.
Of course.
Get your shit together, Leos. That's
So
everybody.
somebody asked you who's Cancer governed by?
We'll talk offline because I don't like cancers and I want to say nice shit. We'll talk offline. Hit me on my inbox now so I can get back to you. We can.
All right, that's what you do. Hit her inbox up right now, and this way, you know what I mean. We can you get the information you need later.
Yeah, I got you. We the life of the party. Know me? Y'all not
Yeah.
though.
What?
They not the life of the party.
They're not the
Leos,
life of the party.
they not for no. You're not.
Now you can't say that because I've come across. Have you hung out with Hov? Have you watched Hov? When you get together with Hov, have you watched Hov's energy?
Yeah,
That's a funny motherfucker,
no.
bro.
He might be, but listen, you know who? They don't kick it off. They watch the energy.
Oh, okay, so somebody else kicks it off, and then they
somebody,
just add to the joint.
And they will back you up. Y'all will back a person up. I don't know me for real talk. I never seen you kick shit off. You will back if I'm in that bitch and me and you in there. We Wonder Twins. We will act a fucking fool.
She
But
said Wonder Twins.
yeah, we double down, bitch.
All right.
But she won't kick it off. You will back me up, but you won't.
I
Kick
can see Siren kicking that shit.
Siren's a
the fuck off.
Virgo. That's why.
All day long. My girl Cyrene is a Virgo and will kick that shit off.
Miss Fancy say no, not fuck the Leos. I'm a Leo.
Oh, Miss Fancy, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby. But I didn't. You see, when you find out Leos, you don't find out they're Leos until you start talking shit about Leo.
That's it.
Otherwise, man, you don't realize that they're a fucking Leo. You know what I mean? You just don't. So I can't say fuck all Leos because my grandmama, Lord rest her soul, she was a Leo. You know what I mean?
Well, like
she
I'm
was
telling you,
true to that side.
if you ever see somebody just out the blue turn some shit over and you don't know why, that's a Leo.
That's a
they,
Leo?
Yeah, they don't have no control. Like you don't know. You just, these motherfuckers just.
just do shit.
Yeah, you're like, what happened?
Random.
A bee was on me. It flipped all the shit over because of a bee?
Yo, know me, that's what you do.
Yes. They didn't even do none of this first. Like, you didn't even say
They
it's
just start
that's it.
flipping shit
Yeah,
over.
you be
I
like,
don't give a fuck.
I've seen her do it. She just, in the middle of something, she get mad about something, then go the fuck off. You be like, what happened? Fuck him. I said, what'd he say? He said, we was in Applebee's one time. This is during football season, right? And the dude was like, yeah, the Giants had won. She's like, yeah, Giants. She's like, flipped out shit. Fuck your team. I said, what happened? Man, he over there repping his team. I said,
What'd he do to you, though? It's because he walked past you repping his team? God, damn. Know me? We got to work on that, baby. We got to work on that, baby. Siren said, I'm a Virgo with Leo tendencies.
God bless you. Let me know how that work out.
That's a weird combination right there. You know what I mean? Siren, you're not a cuss baby, are you? Siren's not a cuss baby.
She not.
Okay, I can understand that with a cuss baby that you get them you know what I mean?
You get some back end.
You get that shit. All right, so it's Leo's time. I'm gonna say, what up, Rick? We're gonna say, it's Leo's time. You know what I mean? So shout out to the Leos, man. Rock out for your fucking month. You know what I mean? Y'all just setting the fucking stage like y'all always do for the fucking greatest sign ever that's gonna come about and fuck the whole shit up. We gonna fuck it up. We fuck up the end of the summer. We are the end of the summer babies.
I'm gonna do something special for you.
What happened?
For September 11th. I'm gonna do something special for you when Virgos walk in.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a whole, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I mean?
Yeah,
oh,
I'm gonna do a whole,
yeah, I mean? We're doing the yeah, I mean?
Just,
All right.
yeah, just so I can see, because I Virgos, they too critical for me. Like, they just, y'all criticize a lot of shit. And it's
Bullshit.
just- no, for real. For real.
I don't criticize
the
shit.
women that I know, they very critical. They see everything and they say everything. And I have one in particular who just, that's what she do. And it's like,
That's what she is.
Yeah, and
That's what she is.
and you're very critical of everything.
We're perfectionists. We you know what I mean? Yeah, it's got to be perfect. It's got to be perfect. It's just, if it ain't done, it's got to be done a certain fucking way. It's got to be this way. I know that's, I mean about
my
certain
sisters
things.
and my brother's one, my sister's one. I grew up with them. You walk in the house and you know how you put your clothes in the drawer. That motherfucker be like, no. I said, what's that? I go over and look. She said, you gotta tuck that sock in the drawer. Like, she saw that. She walked by that bitch and doubled back. Was like, yo, that.
It's certain. So it's certain shit. Don't come for us right now. Don't
You leave dishes in your sink?
Huh?
You leave dishes
I
in the
do.
sink?
I do. I do. You know what I mean?
No.
But it gets to a point where I can't take it, so I have to clean it. It gets to certain points where, you know what I mean, I don't know why I'm the way I am, and then I just have to go on a full-fledged, I got to do this. I have to do it. It'll get on my nerves.
What?
It'll get on my nerves.
Okay, so then you half and half perfectionist, because I am a Capricorn, and please, me and being clean and leaving shit and just shit like that, I can't. My grandmother was a hoarder, God rest her soul. She used to hoard. And not to nasty hoard, but just too much shit was always in the house. And my father is kind of like that. It's like stuff everywhere. Nothing has a place. And coming up, when my mother moved here, I was there with my father and my brother. I was a person that had to clean the house. So I didn't allow shit. No, get that cup. It was And then,
it drive you nuts.
Yeah,
huh?
and because my dad used to wake us up.
Bubbly.
My dad used to wake us up out of our sleep if you leave a dish in the sink.
Huh?
Your mama and them didn't do that?
My mama did that. So my mother had very specific rules. You know what I mean? Her kitchen was supposed to be clean by a certain time, and the kitchen was closed.
What time? When the light came on, they put that light on under the stove?
Right, on the stove on. Yeah. It was
That means,
it.
don't come in this bitch again.
Yo, so it was serious. After she, you know what I mean? It wasn't like, yo, whatever she cooked for dinner, that's what you was going to eat. Don't come in there talking about, well, that's not what you wanted to eat. Bitch, you will starve. You will not go into her kitchen. We had to wash some dishes. You know what I mean? Me and my sister took turns washing the dishes.
We had
you know what
chores.
I mean? And my sister never had to take the trash out. Mom was like, that's a boy's job. It's your job. Motherfucker, I got to take the trash out and wash the dishes?
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
So,
It was
how often are you supposed to sweep your kitchen?
My mother would make us do it. I think it was like every day. You had to make sure that was mandatory.
It goes with cleaning the kitchen.
That's mandatory. That's part of it.
What about mopping?
Mopping usually once a week.
Every day.
Every day?
Every day. Every day. I was just telling Nomi yesterday, I don't wear shoes. So I cannot have that. I cannot have shit on the floor.
Yes, because it drives me nuts. Because
it drives me fucking nuts.
I don't like that. Go in the kitchen and
we had to clean. How about your bathroom? Is it once a week?
Once a week.
Every time I'm in there. She was like, it don't take you but a few minutes to switch the shit in the toilet. That's why I leave everything beside the toilet. She make me, no, I do this shit every day. That's why it drives me nuts. I'm late for shit half the time because I'm cleaning
So
up.
that means you got to get up. You know what I mean? And early.
It ain't even early. When you in the bathroom and you
Are you doing this shit?
the shower, I turn the shower on. That's what I do. Boop. Because you know what they say, if you find a roach and you don't kill it, it's 1,000 roaches somewhere.
You didn't see
if
it.
you don't pick up one thing, it'll turn into 10 things.
It's just true.
This is true. So
I believe that. I believe that.
So any man that findeth the wife in me, find a good thing.
You better find a wife in her. Somebody better find a wife in her. It ain't gonna be just anybody.
Nomi said she still does it.
See, you're putting your business out in the streets.
Yeah, I don't care. That's me.
All right, so I'm liking the way my fucking commanders are moving. They're gonna change the fucking name. Magic Johnson, you're my buddy. You're my friend. You're my fucking pal. We're gonna get through this season and we're gonna change the name.
Did he say that?
That's what they are leaning towards. They want to change the name, and I would open arm welcome that. That means you finally got rid of all the Dan fucking out of here completely. It was Dan's idea for this name. It was Dan. Get rid of all of that shit. Let's start fresh.
Look at me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I did No Filter Sports last night. Y'all know I do No Filter Sports with White Man once a month, right?
Yeah.
So I did it last night. And there was Trump, the good Trump was on there last night with us. So I asked him, I said, he's a Ravens fan, but we started talking about the Commanders and all that. So I was wondering, I said, and I have to ask like a real Redskin fan, Commanders, W, whatever. I had to ask a real football fan of that team, do you really believe that everything negative that is happening with y'all is surrounding Dan Snyder? Just everything, y'all ain't winning because of Dan Snyder.
I'm not saying.
I'm not asking.
Okay.
Just asking. I'm not saying you saying it.
Okay, come on. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say we're not winning because of Dan. I think the whole culture in that building was just negative.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was negative. It was just, you know what I mean, so much front office bullshit going on, and there was a lot of drama with the front office. If you think that doesn't trickle down to the players and the coaching and on the field, you know what I mean, it plays a part.
Okay.
I believe, you know what I mean, with the new start, you're going to bring in a new culture, a new atmosphere in there, and I think things will change.
Okay, and number 2, do you believe in the trajectory? Meaning that whatever Magic Johnson and all of them is saying is how they're going to do this thing, and the name change may not even come up this year. Are you willing to understand that? Or y'all
I'm willing to understand that because it was already, from what I've understood and what I read about it, was like it's not going to happen this year. They're going to wait to get through the season, and then, off season they're going to work on the name change. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to change. Isn't going to be instant in Washington. It's not going to be instant. And if you expect it to be instant, then you're very naive.
Yes.
This is going to take some time to implement the system and get it moving in the right direction. You know what I mean? I think it's already a plus that the team has been sold and you have new ownership and it's going to move in a new direction. You know what I mean? So that's a plus in itself right there. It got to the point where fan base was at an all-time low with this dude. Like, the seats were empty. Back in the days, the seats were never empty in the stadium. But hopefully now we'll start to see things get better.
Okay, so I just want to hear that positivity coming from a fan because I'm in a barbershop, you know that.
Yeah,
in a barbershop, and everybody in there swear like, yeah, this is it, this is what it all is. No. First things first is I said no, there are priorities, and if you're stating to me that the front office is and this and that, the inside is messed up, I think that's what the priority should be.
Well, the priority is so now that's changed.
Yeah, no,
so
you're saying that, but the person I was talking to it's supposed to be immediate.
It's not going to be immediate. You can't think that it's going to be immediate. Like, you turn off the light switch, you turn it on, and it's going to be instant change. No, you got to implement this stuff. Everybody's got to get on board. It takes time for that motor to really reach in its peak. It's going to take a minute. You know what I mean? I'm going to be there to support them one way or another. You know what I mean? I'm back. I'm not leaving now. Dan is gone. You know what I mean? Fuck it. It's time to, how about all them people that got the fucking W tattooed on them and they're about to change the shit? Don't you feel stupid?
That. They can just go over it. Shout out to all our people over here on YouTube. I see you all.
YouTube?
I'm over there too. I see y'all.
I didn't see it on
I
IG.
see y'all. You ain't seen nobody over there yet, so
so I gotta go to who? Where do I gotta
you
go
gotta
to?
go to Real Talk Uncensored. No. I'm sorry. Beltway and Beyond.
Thank you, because
Beltway
that's
and
real.
Beyond. Yeah.
That's where I went to. Let's see. Okay. So, it's coming that time.
What time is it, Tom?
It's becoming that time.
What time is it,
where
Tom?
I saw white people, right? And they can do some of the weirdest shit. Like, if you watch them really get together and how they party together, it's some really funny shit.
Mm-hmm.
Every week we bring y'all top tier Caucasity. It's just something we got to bring to y'all every fucking week. But it never ceases to amaze me that there's so much Caucasity that we leave on the table of things that we don't get that they do. Every time we turn around, they're doing something fucking different. And this week, we only got one thing of Caucasity, but I know there's other Caucasity out there. We just didn't catch it. So if you're during your day-to-day travels, if you catch some Caucasity, please share it with Real Talk Uncensored. Please share it with Kiki or myself. We'd love to hear your take and spin on Caucasity that you've encountered during your day. With that being said, it's time for Top Tier Caucasity. It only comes from the whitest of the whitest snow-topped mountains of the world, where the air is extraordinarily different than what we breathe on a daily basis. This year, in the Caucasity, Elijah Siraki, what the fuck?
Yeah, you got it right.
Siraki has been playing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, a popular first-player shooter. Y'all know about fucking Rainbow Six. I fuck with Rainbow Six.
Okay.
You know what I mean? On January 5th, when police swarmed his home following a mistaken call, armed officers in Kentucky responded to a 911 call of a 17-year-old who said he killed 2 people, only to find the emergency call was accidental butt dial while the team was playing the video game. Siraki had inadvertently admitted to a double homicide during a 4-minute call to emergency services, which left the teenager shaking for 4 hours while police searched his house.
Can you imagine you sitting in there and they bang on your door? Can you imagine?
So here's what I'm gonna say. I've been in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
When, we playing the game and I'm like, yeah, man, I caught a couple bodies. You You know what I mean? Nigga ran around the corner, popped his motherfucking dome, ran in the building and popped that nigga's dome and kept it moving. Imagine you doing this as a call and you butt down. How do you butt down 911? I've seen people butt down each other, but I've never seen somebody butt down 911.
Well, I've butt dialed people. Just like it doesn't, whatever numbers. Like if you don't close that phone, your phone you be choosing.
Okay.
My phone be choosing.
All right, so what I'm saying is, if my phone doesn't choose, if I butt dial somebody, normally if it's a butt dial, it's usually like the last person that I called or the last person I talked to or something like that. It's usually the butt dial. But you don't butt dial 911. So now you butt dial 911, and now 911 is running up on you like, nigga, you just killed 2 people. Oh, nigga, I gotta explain it to you. I was playing the game.
He was only 17.
But he was 17, but on the same show, when you got that call on the phone and it just sounds so vivid, they not really thinking you playing, you know what I mean? But if you catch the right cops, because I've caught cops online playing Call of Duty and I pop they motherfucking heads. I run around purposely and pop their heads, nigga. I don't care about nobody else. This is my one time I can get out and murder some cops on the game. It's only on the game, though.
That's embarrassing.
I'm going to call it.
Here go the blessed thing, though. The blessed thing is that they didn't kick the door in. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like SWAT or whoever.
They could have, though.
They could have. That's the blessed thing. It didn't happen. He's 17. And they came outside, you know, and of course he was a mountain dweller, so they held up.
He was a mountain dweller on top of that?
This top tier Caucasity, yes. He was a mountain dweller. People who, let's be clear, the people who make it to this category.
Mountain dwellers.
Mountain dwellers.
Mountain dwellers. Mountain dwellers is always the ones.
Now our next category gotta be black or brown.
You know, we always go with
from the boogie down.
From the boogie down. I gotta be nice because I gotta be nice to fucking to Miss Peace Edwards, which is such a lovely individual. That is my pleasure and honor of being her friend.
You trying to get in heaven?
Ooh, for me? Oh no! I'm just being nice to Peace Edwards. She is the most amazing person. She's a beautiful person. You know what I mean? Beautiful person.
All right.
But niggas, you see, I come on here and we always talk about the white people, you know what I mean, the Caucasian. Yes. But the niggas never cease to amaze me. They always got to do some nigga shit. And this week, this nigga here, on this episode of Niggas Gonna Nigga, immediately after Copeland announced his decision, his mother, who was clad in Alabama sweatshirt and Tennessee hat, got up from her seat next to him and walked off. This bitch. According to Copeland himself, his mother's entire reaction was essentially an international melodrama, and put on an attempt to get some attention and possibly even some laughs from those close to her. Wait a minute, pause. I know you. So if you didn't see it, I don't know if you.
We have it.
We have it.
Don't we have it?
Which I want you to understand is this kid was picking his school, which he was going to go to. It was a big deal. You know what I mean? News, press, and cameras everywhere. And he had the choice of school. His mother was sitting next to him in Alabama joint, and the young kid, you know what I mean, picked up and put on the Gator hat. He chose to slime with Florida, and his mother, the nigga she is, did some real niggerish shit. You know what I mean? And stole that moment from her son because she got up, grabbed her shit, and walked around the table and walked the fuck off.
In front of the cameras.
In front of the cameras. And left her son sitting there. The look on her son's face, she did this shit intentionally. This wasn't a fucking joke.
Nah.
His whole face he was shocked, man. He was like, wow. I felt bad for him when I saw it. I was like, damn, dog, that's fucked up.
Nah, I didn't like it.
Mama, we don't even know Mama's name. I want to know her name, you damn nigga.
I think he was trying to be nice and not put her out there, but just because. Okay, so let me start. He was very kind. You know what he said?
He was.
He said, hold on, Aiden, it's coming to you right now, Aiden. He was very kind. He said, my mother's in her heart wanted me to do something for, go to whatever school she wanted me to choose or whatever, and I did not do it. So to me, you cannot ruin the moment for your kid. Kids ain't gonna go to your alma mater all the time, and people ain't gonna do what the fuck you want. If this dude is a draft pick and he's going wherever and he got the scholarships and all that, come on, son. Y'all can talk that shit out at home.
Yeah, right now you talking some shit that this kid worked his ass off. It was his moment.
He stood up though.
You know what I mean? And so we need to give him a round of applause for, you know what I mean, for accomplishing these goals. And discredit his raggedy, no couth having ass fucking mama.
Did you get it?
He ain't got it.
Yeah, he got it. He just a little.
He got it because we got to talk because that was what was old. It's still. If I don't give a fuck if it's old, peace. I mean, fuck peace. Oh shit. I'm sorry, peace. I didn't mean to yell at you, my love. You know what I mean? Time.
It doesn't matter. It's still relevant. Like whether it happened today or yesterday. Like this would be a lesson. And y'all be wondering why y'all kids act the way they act. There's no support here.
Yeah.
There's no support here. Oh, Tone. Speaking of niggas gonna nigga. So I'm sitting at home. You know, I had my boys on Friday night. So I'm sitting at home and I'm watching the news. And guess what I see on the news with my I don't wear glasses unless I'm reading. But my two eyes, I'm watching the news and I see a burgundy truck pull up to the stop sign or to a street. The doors fly open and these niggas jump out with ARs. And it's recorded on the news. And they shooting everybody. They shot an innocent bystander. The lady at the bus stop is running here. This and that. They shot they target. And lo and behold, Tone, when they got back in the car and got to the stop sign and stopped, guess what I saw?
What'd you see?
They motherfucking tag. These goofy niggas had tag on the truck. And if I want to tell you, I honestly want to tell you, it was broad daylight, and I don't remember seeing no mask. These niggas brazen.
They have no
They
fucking
brazen.
fear.
It is everywhere. Like you keep telling me,
It doesn't.
That's how it was. Bruh.
It was though. Back in those days, we've had this conversation. Back in the 90s and in the 80s, this was happening. This was getting bodied every day, B. But you didn't see it. It wasn't you didn't have social media.
Number. So if it is in your pocket and it's locked, then it's possible you can butt down 911.
Okay. You know what? If I'm sitting here playing a fucking video game, right? Mm-hmm. My fucking phone isn't in my pocket. You know what I mean? They'll be sitting over there somewhere while I'm in the middle of the game. I'm not Kai, come on. White pesky white man ain't here, so you can feel free to call in. You should have came on in today. He ain't here. All right. Little white man is here.
Yes. Johnson & Johnson's baby powder.
Baby powder.
He has it. So come on, quickly.
He has it?
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Can you play it? You got no sound.
But look at the young kid's face, though.
Look at his face.
Uh-oh. See, anytime he does it, anytime he does that, we lose it on the screen.
Oh, does he?
I don't know exactly why she walked out, but yeah, I don't know.
Jacob, we saw her wearing the Alabama sweater there. What were those conversations like with her about where you were going to school?
We had a lot of conversations back and forth about where I should go to school at, but it was like God led me and my gut, and God led me in the direction that my heart desired. So I followed along with it. I couldn't go with my mind. I want to go with my heart. So from there on out, God led me on. He told me to pick my decision that I wanted, and that's what I chose.
Yep. See, and I liked how he picked that up. He said his heart was led to it. God led him to that. Like his mother should fuck with that.
Yeah.
Period.
I mean, and I get it. You know, it may be old. It may be whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, it's his decision. She may not have enjoyed the company that he's keeping. You know what I mean? But Miss Ma'am, he done made it to this stage and made it to this level so far. So obviously, you've done something right. You know what I mean? And just continue to do what the fuck you've been doing and support him. That's how I see it.
You're gonna benefit.
You know?
You're gonna benefit.
When if he makes it big, you gonna want that big ass house and all that other shit, ain't you? You ain't gonna walk out then when he gets that big check. You gonna be right there, like, man, my son.
And that big name. So what's the Asians doing?
The Asians?
Yeah, we got some.
No. We got Indians.
No, we got Indians too.
We got Asian.
Yeah.
Asian. We got Asians.
Asian, asinine.
He did, Brandy. He looked embarrassed like shit. Like, yo, that nigga's face was really fucking hurt. My mom's just cold carried me on national TV.
Yeah, you can't take that back because it's live. You can't even.
Yo, it's gonna be and it's live and it's gonna be shared repeatedly. Like Yo, did she ever think that her grandkids may see how she, and if he has kids and
No
shit
one
like
cares. It's the attention-seeking shit. No one gives a fuck.
that? But
No one cares.
but you want negative attention though.
And that's gonna overshadow anything that he does. It's gonna all. It's like Mike Vick and for forever.
There's always gonna be attached to that shit.
It's gonna be that.
Even if he makes it big or somewhere like that. Ain't you the one that your mom walked
Tony
out
Ball,
on?
whose mother walked out on him the day that he was signing for us. Like,
Bitch.
you selfish.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So we don't normally have this topic because these are some crafty, slick little motherfuckers. You know, and Asians are always slick because you don't never know. They keep tight-lipped. They keep their community real tight. And every now and then, the door gets cracked open and some shit slides out. And today we bring you Asian asinine antics.
Yeah, let's get it.
The AAA.
Let's get it.
The AAA.
AAA.
It's AAA.
AAA.
Going on a blind date can be nerve-wracking enough, but imagine being surprised by 23 of your date's relatives joining them on a dinner. Wait. Before I go any further. Wait.
Look at JJ. Look.
JJ? Yo. Call him JJ today.
Look at JJ.
So you go on a date with somebody.
Yeah.
And 23 of her family members join you on the date. Okay. This is exactly what happened to Mr. Liu in China, who ended up getting sued after leaving his blind date and her 23 relatives at the restaurant. Liu had arranged a meeting with Miss Zhang, but was taken back when he found her accompanied by such a large group. The situation only got worse when they ordered expensive drinks and cigarettes during the meal, resulting in a bill around $2,800. Feeling deceived and uncomfortable, Liu decided to leave and requested that Zhang and her family settle the cost. This angered Zhang, who demanded that Liu pay at least half the bill. Despite Liu's refusal, Zhang family took him to court over the matter. However, you can sue anybody for anything.
For anything.
You see how that ties in? Wait a minute. However, the court ruled in Liu's favor, stating that he only needed to pay for his and Zhang's meal, which amounted to around $197.
This ain't asinine antics. You show up with 23.
It don't get no more asinine than this. So, yo, Miss Zhang was like, yo, I'm getting ready to go on this date with this dude. And the whole family was like, well, fuck it. We going to support you. We going to go with you.
He going to pay because he wants some ass anyway, so pull up.
23 motherfuckers?
Not even one or two.
23 motherfuckers?
And in my opinion, Tony, this is how I would think that would go. If I just met you, I don't know you. You want to take me out. I want to go. I'm hungry. I want to see what's up with you.
People.
But I think I would have my people spread out the restaurant that you don't know. Like, just go and sit in the car.
They was all sitting at one too long ass table together?
They were seated together.
Yo.
What's your opinion on this, JJ?
Like, how does that, who thinks...
Who does that?
Yeah, what's the thought process there? Like,
whose man's is this?
Okay.
Who the hell?
So Liu walks in because he's like, yeah, he's like, yeah, about to get some Chinese coochie tonight.
Yeah.
Going on a date. We're going to have some drinks.
Happy ending.
Yeah, I'm going to get all that. And they all sitting at the table. Did he have to greet every one of them? Did every one of them speak and greet them?
No, they ain't speak.
So hold on. So obviously, he sat there and enjoyed the meal, right? And had his meal, right? Because the bill came at $2,800, and that's when he was like, I'm not paying this shit. I'm not paying this shit, right? $2,800?
And then this bitch had the nerve to say, well, you at least can pay half. You niggas ordered.
Hey, he wasn't getting no coochie.
Nah.
He got no happy ending.
He was overshot.
His happy ending was ruined. Unbelievable.
It's like, what is the family? How does that happen? Like,
how do you agree with that? Like, how do you say, yeah, what's up? That's cool.
Yeah, you want to go out with, like, what?
Bruh.
I'm sure that it was told. Somebody out of 23 people had to know, I'm going to get him to pay for it. Like, somebody. And there had to be somebody who's like, what?
He paying? He paying to take us all out?
Oh, he's paying? Oh, let's go then. Like,
but it couldn't have been all 23.
Shit.
Somebody, look, probably 12 to 23 probably was like, See if he go off. I'm gonna just sit over here. If he gonna go off, then bet. And then you signal for everybody to come
Nigga.
I
in.
feel like either way, it's like who agrees to that? Like,
including her. That's 24 motherfuckers. Go look at your carton of eggs and put 2 of them side by side.
Yes.
That's how many people were in this motherfucker.
And
24.
And feed them and let them drink out your.
listen. If you're going on, or if you're like sibling or one of your family members is going on a date with some guy, and they invite you and 20 other people along, are you going?
Fuck no.
Like,
No. I gotta see. I don't want to be the one thrown out or cussed out.
Now
No.
we let some other shit go that I need to address. So you're sitting there, you got 23 of your family members.
We missed something?
Yeah. Y'all got your meal, you're drinking expensive drinks and smoking cigarettes. Did you forget about the cigarettes? They were buying drinks and cigarettes while they had a meal. That's a smoky, stinky motherfucker. And you didn't get a happy ending. Wait a minute, you went to the restaurant, you was having drinks, all right, cool. So you was having that top-notch shit, all right, cool. Yo, while you at it, let me get a pack of motherfucking Newports in the box, please.
Oh, you getting? Instead of sharing out the pack, you just
Wait, you got one? Hey, let me get one of those too. You know what I mean?
So Tone, let me ask you, as a man, and you taking me out on a date, and I show up with a crew,
not.
How are you gonna establish
Okay, so here's what it is. If I walk in that door and you come in with a fucking crew, I'm just turn the fuck around and walk right the fuck out the other door.
You don't want to establish what this is?
Nah, nigga, because I already know I ain't gonna get no happy ending at the end of the night. You know what I mean? You walk in there with 23 niggas? 23 niggas with you? Oh, no, bro. No. These niggas gonna be uncouth, you know what I mean? Let me get some scrimp with that lobster. You know what I mean? You know?
Brandy said, this goes to show that nigga shit has no color. It
don't. Brandy is absolutely right.
So let's go to the other part. Let's
Okay.
go, because, hey, I don't know about this weekend. It was nice outside. Yes.
What's that word? Idios?
Indian idiosyncrasies.
Idiosyncrasies.
Yes, that is behavior. Strange behaviors.
Sounds like Indian idiots. I can't say the words I really want to say because that would be like...
You can't
listen,
do it.
Okay, so you Indians, we very seldom to get to this because they live on the other side of the continent. You don't really see their shit. They stick together, you know what I mean? Punjab
and then we go to Dubai and love on them anyway, so we don't really be checking for their shit.
Yeah.
We don't check for them.
Well, according to the Times of India, a couple from the North 24 paragraphs district sold their child to fund their purchase of an iPhone 14. Likely because of its high-end camera capabilities to make reels for IG. No.
I wish I could make this up.
Wait.
Look, this is an 8-month old.
Yo, wait. No. All right, look, let me be serious real quick.
Can you be serious?
Brandy, this goes to show nigga shit has no color. It doesn't matter what nationality you are, you can be a nigga. So, this couple, right, sold their child to buy an iPhone 14, right?
To make reels.
To make reels for IG because of its high-end camera capability.
They 8-month-old, not even a newborn, not even somebody. This kid knows who his family is by now.
You gotta be serious, man. You can't be serious with
they
this
had
shit.
him. They're like, yeah, we don't really like him that much. We're gonna take him back.
You got an iPhone? Is it a 14?
14?
Is
Is that Pro Max with that camera? You got that good camera on there?
So, look, you sitting there looking like, well, how much you want for the joint?
As a husband, we can make another baby. Just go ahead and sell that one. We can make another baby. You can't get another iPhone Pro Max for this price. Sell the baby. Bruh.
Can you even do that? Can you sell a child? Like,
they did.
Well, the fuck they did for a fucking iPhone. Unbelievable. You can't make this shit up, yo. You cannot make this shit up.
And if we get it,
you already know if we find it. We gonna talk about this shit. Cause man, listen.
Not even a car.
Damn,
or
man.
Not even
if I'd have known that, I could have sold my kids back in the day.
Not some Balenci's. You know, just something more.
No, it's just an iPhone. It's an iPhone. Because you
A
want to
Birkin.
Because you want to make videos with your iPhone.
Because I guess video is going to get you money.
It's going to get you something.
What if that kid ends up being rich when he's older?
Oh, my God.
I don't care what that kid going to do. Yo.
Oh,
yo,
no. Karan said, I mean, it is a 14. He said,
yo. They're going to make reels. They're going to blow up in India. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Stop what you doing. Stop what you doing. Stop what you doing. Because your shit might not even be blow up. Stop what you doing. Stop what you doing.
You so... all right, I got to let this go because...
Let it go, Tom, because we can do this all day.
Yo, this is jokes on top of jokes. All right. You know what? I like this segment here. Mm-hmm. Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Would you rather text or phone call?
Depends on who it is. If it's business,
Niggering like we never niggered before. Not the before, but before.
It's text me if it's business. I need a copy of this conversation. I need to have it so I can recall it. If you need an appointment, text me so I don't forget. If it's something, put that in writing. But if you want to talk, call me. Somebody said the phone do take the pictures. Shut the fuck up.
It was for videos, Moet. It was videos, not pictures.
It said they upgraded the phone and will upgrade the kid later.
Oh,
damn
no.
it. Oh.
The high-end camera capabilities.
Shit. It was about the camera for the kid.
Okay.
All right, so if it was me, because I really don't care to talk to people like that, if I call you and want to talk to you on the phone, it means I really fuck with you. Otherwise, I'm not. You can get a text message. You can get a text message.
You agree too? And you a youngin'.
Only time I call someone really is when it's like urgent. Like if I'm like outside someone's house and I'm like, yo, I'm here, and they're not answering, I call them. Something like that.
Yeah, I do that. If I can't wait for you to respond back, or I'm
gonna call you.
Yeah,
if it's that important. You know what I mean? But like, I'll text you in a minute. You know what I mean? If it's now, like you said, for business, you can text me that way. So this way, I have a digital copy of what we discussed. You know what I mean? Versus phone call. But you know, on the average every day, you know what I mean? I'm a texter person. You know what I mean? If I value you, that's when I pick up the phone and I call you, and we'll have phone conversations.
When was the last time? Here's a 2-part question.
Okay.
Voicemails. When last time you left one? When last time you checked yours?
I can't tell you the last time I left one.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I feel like people don't check their voicemails. Like I don't really check my shit. I see that I have a missed call, and then the voicemail will be up there. I just squirt that shit to the side, I'll be like, "Yo, what's up? What you call me about?" Or I'll text you with a text.
I stopped checking mine because I wanted to build up where it be full. Like you can't fucking leave
once
shit.
it's full, you can't.
Yeah, try to turn it off. They don't let you turn it off, and it's like, bro, I don't want to listen to you. Just say it. I mean, and everything that even businesses. I'm not a yeller. Even businesses use cell phones, so just text me that shit. Or
of course. So that's why, like right now, I know my joint is full, so you can't leave me any messages. I'm not deleting them. Like I got shit on there for years and years. Now there's certain voicemails that I have that I won't delete purposely because they're no longer here with us. So it gives me a chance to play it back and I can hear their voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now like I got my Aunt Marilyn on here. I got a few people on here that have passed on that had left me voicemails, and I won't delete those because when I want to go back and hear their voice, I could always press play and hear it again.
And that's the reason why, because my daddy is older people are voicemail leavers. Like my dad is 70, so my father leaves a voicemail. Hey, call me back, daughter. And I leave it. I want to delete it, but I was like, no, because one of these days it's that very same premise.
Yeah, that's why certain people, you know what I mean, that I know, like I said, that have passed on that have left me voicemails. They're still on my phone.
Okay.
I won't get rid of it. I won't get rid of it. All right.
Face-to-face or FaceTime?
What the fuck is the difference?
In person.
It doesn't matter. I'm still FaceTiming you. If I'm sitting there and we FaceTiming each other, I can see your raggedy-ass face and you can see my raggedy-ass face.
But I can't stick my tongue down your throat on no FaceTime.
All right.
I can't give you them, oh, my God, kisses on your neck.
You just want to be nasty with it. We're talking about FaceTime, Face to face or face to face means you ready to fuck. That's what it sounds like
No,
from
it
you.
doesn't. There's an energy
You
that
just
comes
said I'm gonna stick your tongue down the throat.
Yeah, because I can't do that over a FaceTime. So I'm saying it to say I'd prefer it like that person that gives me life, a dude. I want in person if I can, because the energy I need. My homegirls, I need energy from them every now and again. You know what I'm saying?
So if you call me, I can give you that energy, or you do FaceTime with me, I can give you the same energy. It's well if I'm face to face. I can see where it could be a little different because I'm in person. So you really get to, you know what I mean?
Here's a true moment that you don't know.
Come on,
that you don't know about yourself.
Come on.
You don't give the same energy on a video call, and you don't give the same energy on a phone call. Let's be clear. I talk to you, and it's like, yo, you sound so annoyed. Oh, hello, what's up? What's up, Kiki? What's up? You sound so annoyed.
Okay,
you know that's not the same energy. That's
here's the thing. So if we face to face, it's not the same.
We live, baby.
So right now we live. We
live, baby.
We live. So it's a different vibe.
I love it.
You know what I mean? She gets versus we on the phone, or versus when we in remote and doing the joint. You don't get the same. You don't feel the energy from the other person. You know what I mean? So if y'all ever see me and y'all ever been at an event, party, or wherever the fuck I'm at, and I'm in my rare fucking form, you're not gonna get the same if you see it on the video. If you're watching it on the video and you weren't there to see it, it's not the same. Although you may laugh the same, it's just not the same. You have to be there and see me in the moment.
I feel that way too. I feel like
none of my shit is scripted. If I ever do it, I can't remember that I did. It's not,
so don't ask them. Don't ask
me
to repeat it.
People ask me to repeat shit. Like, what did you say? I said that. Really? Because I'm in the moment and I'm just.
You quick on your feet. That's why I think we get along. Because I'm quick on my feet too. My energy for real is contagious. I have contagious energy. Yeah. I'm funny. I'm funny as hell.
If you get around Kiki in person, you know what I mean, you're gonna have a good time. You cannot be on some negative shit and be on some unhappy shit. This is not gonna happen.
Yeah, the 180 happens. When you do that, I double back. Boop, I'm out.
What do you want, woman? I don't call it cuss you out. I don't call it cuss people out. I try to refrain from cussing people out. Sometimes, maybe, just a little bit. Once in a blue moon. I've cussed people out. Yes, I have.
Yeah, you cussed me out once or twice in life.
I've been cussed out before. It's nothing. If you take getting cussed out personally, something wrong with you.
Yes, you take it personally.
You don't take it personally.
It's personally.
It's not personal.
No, Tone, it definitely is.
I call you and be like, fuck you stupid son of a bitch. You get on my goddamn nerves, fucking rat bastard. Hang up on you, call back and be like, yo, you all right? It's good.
It was personal then, and I was like, wait.
Personal. Don't take it personal.
Virgo, those are from the minds. That's the inner sanctum of a Virgo.
Inner sanctum of a Virgo?
Know me, pay close attention.
Know me, do not listen to this nonsense right now.
This is Siren. This is Know me. Pay attention.
Yo. Oh, my God.
Okay.
All right.
Would you rather? A vasectomy or birth control pills?
I just didn't want to say it. When you say that V word, it's like,
I know it.
Okay, so here's where I stand at with that. When you make a clear conscience at a young age and say, hey, I'm going to get a vasectomy because I don't want no kids, you never know what might happen in the long run where you might end up wanting to have a child with somebody. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think for women want birth control. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But a guy, birth control is something you can stop taking and eventually have a baby. A vasectomy is like permanent shit, like nigga.
It's not. It's reversible.
You're not going back. You're not cutting my balls.
Same thing with tubal ligations. Tubal ligations, they can be permanent where they snip, burn, cut, send them to the other country and send them back out to donate them back to the community. That you have an option. They can just they can tie them in a bow. Here's the thing. When you fucking that ugly shorty, that's when the bow come unraveled.
Oh no,
it has happened.
Yeah, it has happened. So here's what I'm saying. Any dog that I've ever owned, you know what I mean? I'm a dog person. I have never got one of my dogs spaded or neutered. Couldn't do it. Especially my boy dogs. Because the nigga be looking at me like, yo, daddy, you gonna take my shit, man? Come on, bro.
I did my cats up front.
No, I can't do it, man. That's like, would you neuter your child?
No, here's the difference. Here's the difference with my cats. Since we want to go in the animal kingdom, animaldom, cats, they spray everything with this stench of a cat pee. In that, how they mark their territory.
That joint is foul. That's just sickening.
It's the cousin to a skunk.
Yeah,
and you cannot get that shit out. So
okay, wait a minute.
Had to do it.
Pause a second.
Had to do it.
Moet. You know what I mean? Moet said, Oh, you have cussed someone out. I've heard it. That was just me expressing my point of view. It wasn't a full cussing out. It was just me expressing my point of view in a louder than normal voice. You know what I mean? Some of the words that I used may have been a little vulgar, but I was just expressing my point. I wasn't cussing nobody out.
This nigga Harold said, no, you can't see her ankles on FaceTime.
Why would you want to see her ankles? Oh, shit. Damn it, man. You got to see the ankles on FaceTime. You got to see the ankles. Doesn't matter. Help me.
Eugene said a vasectomy because I got one.
All right, so here's the thing. I've pondered the thought. Of it. You know what I mean? I talked to the wife about me getting one.
You should talk to her about it because some dudes be sneaking.
Nah, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? At the point where I'm at the age now where I'll be damned. That'd be a motherfucking lie if you looked at me and was like, I want to have a baby. That means, I don't want to you can't talk to me.
So here's the thing. I am highly, the chance of me getting pregnant, I'm very fertile, extremely fertile. Okay. And I'm probably getting less now because I'm getting older, but I'm very fertile. Stay pregnant.
Yeah, nah.
Stay pregnant.
Yeah,
so
nah.
Here's the thing, though, and this is full transparency, right? In my time that I've dated men who have vasectomy small, I be asking because I don't want to fuck with them. They never want to use condoms. They think, only thing that we sitting here and trying to protect ourselves from is a baby. Be like, bro, you ain't got no. I don't need them. I'm fixed.
No.
What?
No, it's more.
People.
I mean, for me, you know what I mean.
But see, here. So what do you think about women taking birth control pills? Like, what do you know about that? The positive, or you know anything negative with regard to that?
I've heard some rumors,
yes.
but I don't know for a fact what it does. I've heard some people take it and it ruins their chances. Just like I heard if they have abortions, it can ruin their chances of having a baby.
I think the old abortions, you know what I mean? Like the physical ones.
Well, yeah, that was rough because I don't know how the fuck niggas did that. You went up in the Nick, oh God.
Birth control pills, they do grow fibroids. You do end up having like a whole bunch of fucked up shit in there. And over time, anything that's taken over years, and people who take birth control pills, we take them over years. So anything that's excessive like that, something is bound to happen. But birth control pills, they had testosterone in them. They have
so that makes them grow the fucking mustaches and beards and whatnot.
Yeah, so some of that stuff, if you got mitigating things happening or things that are already set up, you could get some adverse reactions.
Okay, well, there it is.
Yeah, no. Got a new segment called Yeah, No.
Yeah, no. Oh, we got a new segment?
Yeah,
or no. Tell me about this new segment. What we got here?
Yeah or no. That's all you got to answer.
Yeah or no. You can't answer nothing else.
That's it.
Okay, come on.
Mountain Dew flavored hot dogs.
Hell no. You would try that shit. That's why you're looking at me like that. Because you would try that shit.
Mustard flavored Skittles.
I saw that. Fuck no. Fuck no. The Frenchie's mustard Skittles.
Yes, and Mountain Dew has Skittles. Yeah or no?
Mountain Dew Skittles?
Yes.
As long as it's not the mustard Mountain Dew Skittles.
Okay.
So do not bring the mustard Skittles in here. I am not eating them. We can get JJ
you
to
got
eat
that?
them.
I think I sent that to you, Aiden.
I saw them.
Yeah or no? Netflix is opening up its first ever pop-up restaurant in Los Angeles. Los Angeles, known for his vibrant food scene, is the perfect location for this venture as it combines two of the city's biggest passions, great food and binge watching. So get ready to indulge in your favorite Netflix shows, binge watching them while eating your delicious food. Yeah or no?
I could probably do it.
Yeah or no? That's because you don't follow directions.
Yeah. But nah to the fucking Mountain Dew hot dogs. I'm still on the Mountain Dew hot dogs.
I mean, and they...
If Kiki comes in here with Mountain Dew glizzies, I'm not.
And they green?
And they green? Oh, you just added insult to injury.
Ain't Mountain Dew green?
The green glizzies. If she brings in here green glizzies, nigga, no, man, no.
I'm a Glock goddess. I'm eating it.
I'm gonna sit here and watch you eat it.
I'm
you know
a
what I mean?
glizzy guy.
What you gonna do? Put the amount the
Baby.
the Frenchie Skittles on top. The
Baby,
mustard Skittles on top.
I might.
You know what I mean?
Anything glizzy.
We.
Okay. So next.
Right on.
But so look, here's another. This is ridiculous,
Okay,
but it's true. Can you hit that one? Just page 3.
I'm gonna come back to page
And
3
then-
because you know what I mean. I got to talk about Jess.
Yeah, we can, but just go real quick.
Okay, wait.
Ridiculous but true. Just hit that, and then we're gonna be done with all the foolery.
Okay. Yo, with these segments, bro, you gotta understand. A captive manatee in Florida is dead,
Okay.
but his demise is one whale of a tale. Basically, poor Hugh, the manatee had rough sex.
Say it again.
Hugh the manatee had rough sex. Wait, what? This can't be true, man. It can't. All right. Let me get my composure.
Just sit together. Drink some water.
Because
Drink
I'm
some
gonna
water.
drink some water because
Drink some water.
y'all need to hear this shit.
Aiden, I'm sending you something.
If
Since
I
you be forgetting the shit I sent you.
hold on, if I read this shit, okay, you're gonna hear this shit. A captive manatee in Florida is dead, but his demise is one whale of a tale. Basically, Pure Hugh, the manatee, had rough sex with his brother. His brother's name was Buffet. Yes, it was the death by Buffet. Really? Who does this? You know what I mean? The deadly sex went down at the Marine Laboratory and Aquarium in Sarasota with...
Necropsy results.
can't do this no more.
Come on.
I can't do this
Okay.
no more.
When necropsy results revealing Hugh, a 38. Hugh was 38. He was a 38-year-old manatee. He died of a result of high intensity sex with his brother.
No.
Your brother fucked the shit.
No.
Killed the.
I'm not doing this. You see, the headphones came off. I gotta draw the line somewhere.
Why is it that when we read ridiculous shit, you just give up? Like,
this shit here, nigga, and then you got a picture of the manatee. Oh,
yes.
my God.
Rest in peace, Buffett. Rest in peace.
Buffett's dead?
I think Hugh was dead, right?
Hugh was dead.
Hugh was dead.
Hugh was dead. Buffett's still
Yeah.
alive. Yes, it's weird. Krista, it is weird.
Krista said that story's weird. And it's true.
It's true.
It's true.
I guess you can be gay in any type of form. It doesn't matter. So, did you see the backlash that was just hilarious?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because it says black transgender activists claim that biological women do not own womanhood and periods. You know what I mean? I think that kind of ties into what's going on with Jess.
Yes.
Right now. How do you feel about the situation with her and the things she said? Because you know what I mean, she's do you think there's something wrong with what she said?
I don't think anything's wrong with what she said. I think it's just high time somebody said it. Now, what she was alluding to was that she's just tired of trans women basically trying to speak for biological women. We're tired, and I'm speaking for myself now. I'm not no cisgender. Don't call me cis. Don't call me none of that shit. You don't even got to call me biological because I'm a woman. And I feel like these are men who are dressing up like women. Even if you have your sexual reassignment surgery, somebody told them that is a sore. Like, and I said that to you before. Like, once they get that hole put in, like, you can be complete. Like, whatever it is that you need, the outside to match the inside, that is fine. Don't be offending people, for real. I came with mine. Everything that you see, it came installed already. You don't got to call nobody to do it. It came. It's more.
It's not no IKEA furniture.
It's not IKEA furniture.
You didn't have to put it together.
Listen, and if you want a period, bitch, you can have it, for real. For real. Every month for 7 days, I'm miserable. Right now, my boobies hurt. My boobies hurt. Nobody can touch them. The shirt, the bra, all that. I started to go to work braless today because that's how bad it is. It is coming. Like, that, what you call that, premenstrual, PMS? Yo, that shit real. The cravings, the fucking bloated belly. Like, right now, I look 7 months pregnant if I stand up. Like I don't like it. Now I don't even party during this time because I can't look cute. My stomach big. So you can have that shit. And bro.
Okay, just hilarious.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Just hilarious. I don't see anything wrong with what she's saying. At the end of the day, I made some comments on some posts that I saw regarding the situation, and some people took offense to what I said. My response to them was, fuck your feelings. I said what I said, and I stand on it. My attitude is, you are pretend women. I don't give a fuck what you feel like on the inside or what you think you feel. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, your DNA says man. You were born with man parts. You can't do as a woman. You can pretend. Is what you're simply doing. You're pretending to be something that you aren't biologically. I don't give a fuck what you got inside or what inside your brain is telling you. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you're still a man. You may go get the surgery. You may go do all this other shit. But here's what I want you to understand. Let's say something happened, and they got to draw your blood and check your blood. And when they check your DNA, Kiki, is it going to say your DNA going to say, I'm trans, I was a trans, you know what I mean? It's going to come out as, this was a man.
A whole man.
So you can change up, and I'm not knocking you for wanting to change and pretend to be something else. That's your God-given right. I am not taking that from you. But you cannot bash a woman. You can't tell them that what they go through is wrong, or what they feeling is wrong. Like that belongs to them, because these women have to go through that every month. And women are extraordinary. They're extraordinary creatures, and I say that because God damn it, hey nigga, you can't bleed for 7 days and still live, but she can.
Yeah.
But she can. You know what I mean? You can't do that.
And periods are given to women because we can have babies. That's
of
what
course. All the period is the fucking that shit coming out of you.
It's coming out of me. This month I ain't pregnant, and it's crazy. And they have sprayed down my walls
to have a conversation with you. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? You're allowed to pretend to be these beautiful women, but you're not. You're a dude. You're a chick.
So let me ask this question, because I go back and forth in my mind about a lot of this, right? The dude, I think his name is J Star or K Star, I think it's Johnny Star or something. He was a YouTube or a TikTok makeup artist, right? Made it real big. He got on this show one time, because I've watched podcasts all day. Okay. He was on this show, and you know what he said? He said, I'm just a dude that likes makeup. I'm still a man. I still have my parts. I'm a man who likes makeup. And I think a lot of the times, if you just realize some of those people would just do it, and if we don't make fun of them, they can live in their whole truth. If people and now I think that we have accepted it. You people, I don't want to say you people because that's dirty. Okay. Now that we've accepted it and you have your place, which is what you asked for. You asked for your place. I always thought you had it, but they didn't think they had it. You have your place where you can do all these things and you're rising above all of the hate and blah, 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 and whatever. And I feel like in that instance, me and you don't got nothing in common. Me and a man, we don't have nothing in common. One. And two, I'm not about to argue with a man in a dress. I'm not about to do it. I'm not about to do it. And it makes it even more ridiculous. Like Krista said, this argument between women and trans people is ridiculous. I don't have nothing to do with whatever it is that you're doing. Just like you have nothing to do with whatever it is I'm doing. You understand? I've been a woman since I got here. Since the day I met my mother, January 14th.
Yep. Since
I met her. I've been a woman since I came here. And the things that I go through and experience is that of. So your experiences would be different. Speak on that. Don't come on, chill. Y'all gotta chill. Because that to me, you creating something that you're not gonna win. And I think the women need to start saying something. I think we need to start, regardless of how people gonna cancel you or not gonna agree with you, real women, I'm gonna say biological women, need to stand up and say that ain't our fucking argument. Who you arguing with? You trans supposed to argue with trans. Like y'all argue with each other about that shit. Don't come here because we are not the same. We're not the same.
I listened to some of the trans that were responding to what she said. And
Flame Monroe?
Yeah.
That's the nigga right there.
That's the
Flame Monroe, that's the nigga.
You know what I mean? I you know what I mean? Some of them, meaning that one, respect what he said. There are others that I just can't get on board with this shit. You know what I mean? We have to stop this shit.
Got the video if you want to.
Yeah, can you just a piece of it, please, if that you don't mind.
Out the audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods, you don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person, but as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello?
This is a diagram of the female anatomy and reproductive system. Down here, this part is the vagina. That's my favorite part. That part, right? You see this pink thing? This pink thing right here? That is the uterus. You see the red lining in the middle of the pink thing? That is the endometrial lining. That lining has to shed in order for a female to have her menstrual cycle. The uterus and the endometrial lining come together to package with the vagina, my favorite part. Women
Thank
have
you.
that. There's no gatekeeping.
It's no gatekeeping. It is what it
Uterus,
is.
endometrial lining.
Package deal.
Yeah.
Thank you. You can walk off on that.
Walk off on that. So he should walk off on that. So with that stupid, whoever that ignorant man was, right? Women own that. Women will forever own that. A true woman will forever own that because you can't experience that. Just like you can't experience giving labor or going and getting pregnant. It's impossible. So you'll never know. So you are pretending to be something that you want to be, but you can't be. That's my attitude.
And that's it.
And that's that.
And that's that on that.
Where we going next?
So we got questions today. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna show this real quick.
You want to show something
You
else?
wanna show something?
Oh, that's.
Oh, fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man.
I'm going to find
Kiki,
it.
you bet not.
I'm going to find
Kiki,
him.
you bet not. You know what I mean?
I'm going to find him.
Really?
Yep.
Really? Really, nigga? Really, nigga?
So,
Really
Adrian, thank you for joining. Adrian says
Really,
those
nigga?
Decepticons, yeah, men in disguise always threw stones at real women, then want to hide their hands, thinking no one gonna call them out with it.
I'm with Jess.
She's with Jess.
I'm with Jess.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Period.
I'm with Jess.
Real talk. We with you.
We with you, Jess. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? Now,
So let's get some questions in today.
we got some questions. We got
Yeah.
questions? Okay, so what's up?
Number one question: who's more secure? Someone who tells you the truth and doesn't care what happens, or someone who doesn't tell you the truth because they're scared of what could happen?
Who's more secure? Someone who tells you the truth. Doesn't care. I think the person who tells you the truth.
And don't give a fuck what happens.
You know what I mean? Now, speaking of that, let me speak on that real quick. Let me touch that.
Let's get it.
You know what I mean? Everybody doesn't require the truth from you. You know what I mean? And certain things and certain questions you ask certain people don't have the right not to answer. But at the end of the day, it's still a lie. A lie's a lie. But there's certain questions you don't have the right to ask somebody. You don't have a right to ask somebody that you're dealing with who they dealt with prior to that.
No.
That's weirdo behavior. You don't ask somebody. If me and you start kicking, I'm not going to inquire to you about who you fucked with prior to me. Got nothing to do with me. I don't give a fuck. But
So,
I'm going to let you live. I'm going to let people live in their land of a lie's a lie.
I appreciate not saying an answer, but where I don't I disagree with if the answer is a lie, because you didn't have to say nothing. You could have just not said anything. So if you're offering me a lie in place of the truth, fuck you. But if you don't want to answer the question, Godspeed.
Fair enough. And
Okay.
I'm going to, and today, the growth in me today is I'm going to own that.
Okay. So what's the next question?
Why aren't women transitioning to men fighting to go into the men's room? Did I read that right?
No, we didn't. But why? Because you see the trans women that are trans men that are women are fighting to get in the restroom. They fight. They want to go in the women's restroom. But why ain't the women that's going to men trying to do that? You ever notice that you never see them? You never see their argument. Am I correct?
No, you never see that part. I never see that shit.
I saw an Instagram reel the other day where it was, those like people who set up like people who set up those people to like meet those kids, and then they show up and it's like they're doing, and this dude was like a transgender woman, and they were saying how like they're trying to like change the one safe place, which is like the woman's bathroom, but like only men want to be in there because it's
But women, women ain't fighting to get into y'all bathroom. The trans women. Why? You ever see that?
Okay, so you have a trans woman. Do you know why they don't want to come in the men's bathroom? Because men's bathrooms are fucked up sometimes.
You don't even want to go in there, do y'all?
Nigga, I'd rather pee outside sometimes. Like, nigga, you know what I mean? Have you ever been to a sporting event and have to go to the bathroom? Right? I've been to Redskins games, and like, halftime said, niggas just got to go to the bathroom. Do you know how long that fucking line is? And then you got to be careful because pee be on the floor. You be slipping and sliding in that joint. As a trans woman, you know what I mean? You're still, okay, you want to become a man, but you're still a woman. So you want to do women shit. So you're going to kindly take your ass into the women's bathroom, sit down, squat, and pee. Because, if you go in the men's bathroom and it's just urinals, you damn sure not going to go sit on the shitter. Because I'm going to tell you now. You know what I mean? Niggas piss on the seat and you're going to pee on the seat. You ain't going to be able to clean that shit. It ain't going to be sanitary for you. So as a trans woman, how are you going to go to a men's bathroom? You don't have a dick to pee. What are you going to do?
I'm going to tell you how that happens. If a trans woman if a trans man still has your lady parts, I squat over whatever's in there. Because me and my girls, we know if I'm going to the bathroom and when I got to pee, I drink too much. You see me, I got water every day, all day, and I drink too much. So I always got to pee. So if the women's bathroom is a line and ain't nobody in the men's bathroom, hold me down. My homegirl got me and I go in there, I will squat over whatever you got in there. I know how to pee standing up. Boom. All you gonna just look, if you don't look. See my finger? If you grab that, I know how to pee standing up. Just saying. That's
Kiki
my
grabs her dick.
Kiki
grabs her dick. Listen what she's doing, y'all. Kiki grabs her dick and pisses in the toilet like a nigga. She's even got the little finger motion.
Because you gotta direct
pull
it. You
back,
pull, you okay. This you pull it and it shoots.
Pops out.
The little urethra. Boom. I know how to. Okay.
All right. So let me before we go any further.
Okay.
So Batman said he wants to know, and Chris was like, unless I'm sleeping with you, who I'm sleeping with is none of your business. Okay. Well, my point was, you know what I mean, beforehand, like whoever I slept with before me and you got to kicking it, or at that point, I don't feel it's any of your business. I don't need to know. I don't need to care. You know what I mean? I don't need to care. But at the end of the day, I still see everybody's point of what they were saying.
All right.
Batman said women's bathrooms be filthy too.
They do.
Y'all sit down and y'all walk past and sit down there be fucked up for me. You know what I mean? And this shit be lingering. All right, what other questions we have?
Okay, so this is the question. I think I'm going to read it because it's probably worded weird.
All right.
Seeing as though people who do good get dragged just as much as folks who do harm, is backlash inevitable these days because people have a window into your life via social media. And the bottom line of that is, are you damned if you do or damned if you don't?
You are. How could you not be? In this society today, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So
now do you understand why people just don't do?
I understand it all the time.
Do you understand it?
I wouldn't do because you and at the end of the day, you can't win either way. You can't win.
Okay. So we just asking.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Should the risk of offending someone trump freedom of speech? Oh, buddy. Just asking y'all. Should the risk of offending someone trump freedom of speech? Fuck no. And fuck your feelings.
All times? Like every time?
It depends on the situation.
Okay.
Depends on the situation.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you can't say fuck everybody all the time. You know?
No.
But it depends on the situation.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But right now, you know what I mean. At some point in time, when you want to know, if I'm gonna offend you, but wouldn't you rather the truth from me? How I'm gonna say it? It's still freedom of speech. I'm gonna speak my mind. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is.
Okay. We just asking. How many things would you try if you knew you could not fail?
Huh?
How many things would you try if you knew that you could not fail?
I would try everything. Well, wait, pause.
Try everything.
Pause.
Listen, Buffett and Hugh tried it. Look.
Time out. I'm not trying everything. I'm not trying everything. If I knew I couldn't fail, I'm not trying. There's certain shit I just will not do.
Okay.
Like my biggest thing, I want to jump out of a plane, but I'm afraid that the parachute's not going to work. I want to do that for my 50. I want to jump out of a plane. I want to skydive out of a plane, but my biggest fear is the parachute is not going to work. You know what I mean? Okay.
So, I don't know if you want to go.
I
don't know, wherever.
What we got here? Is there such a thing as a male feminist? Batman?
Yes.
Throwing the Batman sign up for that.
Yes. And while we wait for Batman to answer.
You know what I mean? Is a male feminist? So what? Batman will be able to better say it than I can because I already know how I want to say it, but I don't want to offend somebody's feeling because it might trump my freedom of speech right now.
I mean, you said fuck it.
Fuck it?
You said fuck it.
A male feminist is a beta. There it is. Mm-hmm. So I was having that conversation with my daughter. We were talking about some shit, and I mentioned the word alpha, and her whole demeanor changed. And I sat there and was talking to Kayla because Kayla talks are interesting, right? And Kayla was like, "I just don't believe in this whole alpha and beta thing. It's bullshit." Oh, buddy, did we get it in that house there that day?
So what does she categorize you as? She doesn't, because she doesn't.
She doesn't believe in it. She doesn't believe in it. She just believes a man is a man. And I was like, no, it's not. You know what I mean? You could tell by a man's man versus a woman's man.
I feel like...
That went over some of y'all heads, but y'all catch it later.
You want me to answer this question?
Of course, please, and thank you.
Absolutely, positively.
Oh?
Absolutely, positively, they're a male feminist.
Okay.
You know how your male feminists look? They rally for the rights of females that don't benefit them, which is not wrong.
Okay.
Which is not wrong. But I feel like pick a side, bruh. Like just pick a side. Like it doesn't make sense. Now, if I wanted to put this in street terms, to me, it's a soft nigga, and I know some. Mm-hmm. And I know, and I'm gonna tell you how they show up as. They show up as zesty. You know that word zesty. Got these zesty ass comments to everything you fucking say. Everything that you ask them, they have a response. It is physical. It is all. It is. You get offended by things, and I don't understand. Like your emotions are the first thing that come out your mouth, and when I see men like that, I just know that kind of man is not for me. It incites something in me when I see men who do zesty shit like that. And I said it before, Tone. You know that. You zesty people have to sit back and for real, I feel like your nuts don't hang low enough. There's not enough testosterone flowing around in there for you to understand that everything a person says to you is not to spite you. And if it is, you gotta do the right thing and just roll the fuck out. You stand there and you put your skirt on, and I said, let me shut up. You just take your skirt off, Slim. Take your skirt off.
There it is.
It's just like it's masculine women too. Some masculine women, and some of that stuff you can't really help. But I feel like, the man of old, them days gone. Y'all men is gone. I feel sorry.
A man's man is gone.
I feel sorry.
It is. I feel sorry for these new niggas because you're really confused out here. You're confused. Okay. Where do you want to go next?
Does Alexa work for the government?
I the fuck don't know. That's a good question.
That's a very good question.
Does Alexa work for the government? Is she part of the government? Possibly. I don't know.
You think about that?
I don't know if I'd say she works for the government, but I feel like if they wanted to, they could definitely tap into any Alexa they wanted.
I think they control it. In some ways, I think they control it.
You remember back in the day they had what is it? The highest level of intelligence, not the CIA, but the other
What's higher than the CIA?
intelligence. It's what is it? Huh?
National.
It's something else. And there used to be a site you could go to, and you could put any question in this site, and they knew all the answers. And I don't remember the name. It's one word, and it's going to come to me. When it comes to me, I'm going to put it in. But and it's right here. It's right here. The word is right. I can't get it out.
Okay.
But it's a name. I think it's
I don't know. No.
And it starts with a P, not a P or a S.
I don't know.
It's right here though.
It'll
It'll come.
Somebody
It'll
out
come.
there know what it is.
Somebody, Brittany, you won't hear. Throw it out to me. Throw out the word. It's higher. It might be an N. It might be an N.
I don't know.
But anyway, I feel like them and Alexa. It's a department.
You think it's a department of the government?
Yeah.
Is Alexa?
I believe that she.
Alexa just knows every fucking thing.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. And I don't use Alexa.
But then
I don't. I got one, and I don't use the shit.
There are like the Google Homes and like the Apple stuff too. So what about those people? You know,
they all tied in one. They just got a different voice and a different name.
That's what I was saying. You know, I've seen this movie like a few years ago where it was just this like action movie, and the government could like tap into anybody's phone and see all of the cameras like anywhere. So
I believe that though.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that. I believe they can do that. Like when they always say Big Brother's watching, I think they can.
Me and Nomi was talking about the fact that she no longer dates this felon. And before we knew it, she went through her Facebook. We was talking about the cricket machine because we make T-shirts and things like that, right? So we were talking about the cricket machine. We was talking about the dude. She's like, I sent him a card. I made one on the cricket and da-da-da. And he moved his jail cell to this. And then people you may know on Facebook came up, felons and such. And then cricket this. The phones, I said, the phones be listening. She's like, nah, don't. Shitting me.
Shit if it don't.
Shitting me.
Shit if it don't. If your phones watch, they listen to whatever you looking at. If you ever notice that if you're looking at something and you looking up an unrelated site or something like that, and then you hop on Facebook, you can see that, and that site comes up, and everything you're doing, it's always popping up. Them niggas is watching. The algorithm is watching you.
As a joke, I texted my parents one time, do you know any good lawyers? The next day, I got mail, not even like on my phone. In the mail, I got something saying like, do you need a lawyer or something? And I've never gotten mail like that before in my life. The other day, my friend was talking about like fishing equipment. He got an ad for that exact fishing equipment he was talking about.
That's crazy, isn't it? So somebody said it was Ash. Krista said, was it Ash G's?
Not Ash G's. I'm looking it up right now.
Okay.
How long do we got? How long do we?
I added time, so.
Thank you, Central Intelligence. They above them though. What agency is higher than the CIA? The NSA. So it's another level of NSA. You so good. I like you. The most elite CIA. It's gonna come to me. It's gonna come.
Listen, so I love doing diginos, and these diginos.
Okay.
Lies change your luck. Didn't know that. You know what I mean?
Hold on, before we go there, Tom.
Okay.
I need to know this, and I need you because you. So,
come on.
This last question.
Ask me.
I apologize. I didn't want to break you up. Is it possible that the recidivism rate is high because the pressure of outside life, like the returning to prison high because you come outside and realize how much it costs to eat, how many bills you got to pay, the responsibility, and you.
Okay, so they always say jail is a revolving door. And for some people, that's just what it is. And at a certain point in my very young life, it was a revolving door for myself also. I can say for myself that even when I got out, I wasn't tripping about how the cost of living was and everything like that. I went back to what I knew, right? And what I knew was street life.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And when you go back to what you knew, you know what I mean, which we're doing, there's a possibility that you're going to end up back in the penitentiary, which it landed me back in the penitentiary because you know what I mean? So it didn't have nothing to do about me coming home and the cost of life. And I get it. Some people come home and they're struggling, you know what I mean? And sometimes you got to throw that little brick. You got to throw that little rock, you know what I mean, to help get over the top or get to a comfortable spot, you know what I mean? But when you do that, you're also taking a chance of going back, you know what I mean? So I think it just boils down to people go back to what they're used to doing and causes them to go back to prison.
You know, so you've never met or never run across or never entertained or had the idea that someone said, yo, I came home and this motherfucker want me to pay half the bill and I can't get a job because of, you know, you can't, once you had this felon on, it gets
hard.
It's hard. And I believe that part of recidivism comes up to, it's
hard.
It's because people can't take it. Like they don't have a clue. And to do what you did and go back to your bricks, you're gonna end up back there anyway. And I think it's overwhelming. Is it not overwhelming when you first come home?
When I first came home, it was overwhelming because now you got in a position where you would basically you didn't have to do shit. You didn't have to survive yourself. You didn't have to hustle and pay your rent. You didn't have to do nothing else. You know what I mean? You was 3 hots in a cot. You know what I mean? If you wanted to hustle and get a little extra, you hustled and got a little extra. But notice the key word there, hustled and got a little extra, right? Or your peoples came through and took care of you. You know what I mean? Made you big, comfortable. You had everything you need. You lived comfortable while you did your bid or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Now you come home and they're expecting something different from you. So when I first came home, was it a little overwhelming for me? Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you back in there, I got to worry about what I got to do. I got to get my shit together. I got to do all this shit. And when you don't have people that are helping you and you got to do it yourself, you know what I mean? You're going to figure out a way. If there's a will, there's a way. I'm going to get out there and do what I'm going to do. I did what I had to do at that time so I could take care of myself because there wasn't nobody help taking care of me. So I had to take care of me. So I came home and did what the fuck I needed to do, which resulted in me going back to the penitentiary. So, you know, it's
so
just
now,
what it is.
We can get with the did you knows. I'm sorry.
No, no. There's always, you know what I mean? So, did you knows lies make your beard patchy? I don't believe this.
Shitting me.
This is bull. That's
shitting me.
I'm not going for that. That's a woman version right there.
Bruh.
That is a woman's version right there.
Can I give you a story?
So what happened when y'all lie? Wait a minute. We were having it lies thin women's edges.
See?
Makes a nigga beard patchy. Say goodbye to them edges. Now, you know I posted something about that the other day. You know what I mean? If you go ahead and lick the balls, your edges will grow back. You know what I mean? Simple as that. You tell us we eat coochie and our beard grows, you lick balls, your edges will grow back. All right, go ahead. What you going to say, Kiki? You guys see her whole face right now. It's like, yeah, what happened?
I happen to know that lies make all this stuff that I happen to know all this shit is true. So here's the story.
Tell me about the patchy beard shit.
Real quick.
Okay.
So my good girlfriend, y'all all know who my good girlfriend is. My good girlfriend was dating this guy who was the daughter, the father of her daughter. He was doing all type of sketchy stuff in the streets. He was taking up with somebody else, and he was cheating on her and lying to her the whole time, right? She got in the car, and she asked him something, and when she looked up, all this down here was patchy. Same thing happened to the father of my child. He was taking up across town. He was doing whatever, and I looked, and that motherfucking beard.
Did you ever think that this shit was patchy from the beginning?
No. I know for a fact it was not patchy from the beginning. I know for a fact because I like beards. I like and I'm funny about like this. Now, if you fat and you don't got no neck, that can account for some of the patchiness, like because it rubs off. That hair rubs off. But lies, trust me, lies make your beard patchy, and they change your look.
Who is this? Dame Dollar?
What'd he say?
No, Dame Dollar. I'm experiencing the same shit. You know what I mean? Like Uber and Lyft. He said Uber and Lyft denied me because of my criminal record, which is over 20 years old. Dame Dollar, I'm experiencing some similar shit because of our old criminal records, you know what I mean, that are coming back to haunt us for shit that we're trying to do today. So he's not lying about that. He's telling the truth. It is a real fucking thing. Now, as for a man, you know what I mean, I have a full beard. I got a fucking, you see it every week.
Okay. Yeah, you straight.
I got a full beard. You know what I mean?
You don't lie though.
You know what I mean? I've lied about some shit.
You might scheme and plot.
I've been the truth. I've omitted the truth.
Yeah.
I've omitted the truth, and you know what I mean? Okay.
You too straightforward to have to lie. Like you might
Certain shit, you know what I mean? Well, my thinking will have you fucked up sometimes. So I know you need to call me, baby, because I know a Virgo, and I can tell you exactly what a Virgo is doing.
Okay, so
right?
with regard to Alexa and all that, and this Cornell says as part of a Big Brother, Jesse Ventura had a documentary about. Okay, I'm gonna look that up.
Okay.
So
all right.
Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know that lies make your hairline move back further from its previous position?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. I really didn't know that. Look. I didn't know that lies make your hairline move back. Oh, shit. Damn it.
Just saying.
I'm just saying. All right.
Okay.
Just because things happen frequently doesn't make them normal.
Say that again.
Just because things happen frequently doesn't make them normal.
We need to know that when we're talking about all this trans stuff, when we're talking about all of this, the
doesn't matter
murders
what it
and
is.
kill, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't make it
Just because, if that ain't your belief, and that ain't it, again, just because. Say it again, Tone.
Just because things happen frequently doesn't make them normal.
Okay.
I mean, okay.
Did you know that champagne corks kill 24 people a year?
I didn't fucking know that. But, yo, if you don't have the pressure on that joint, like, yo, one day I took the fucking little metal wrapper off the champagne bottle and left it sit in the kitchen. And I don't know what I fucking went and did. And all of a sudden, that shit was like, pow! I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? If you're not careful, that joint will fucking take you out, nigga.
So you gotta leave it on till you ready.
Until you ready. So you leave the plastic and you leave the even if you pull the wrapper off, don't pull the little wire cap that's on top off.
Look at him, he's like, duh.
You know what I mean? If you pull that shit off and leave it sitting there,
oh, he looked at you like, duh.
I didn't know.
We know that.
I know now.
Yeah, that's crazy. I feel like they'd have a better design for that by now.
No, and they don't. And they don't. You know what I mean?
You was reckless.
Bruce Oliver, New York City doesn't allow you to expunge your record. I tried to go that route with New York, and yo, them niggas traumatized me again because when I went and did and jumped through every fucking loop and hole that they asked me to jump through, these niggas came back like they were the parole board and deuced my ass again. You know what I mean? Hold on to these 2 years to come back and reapply in 2 years. It was the exact same format that you get when you get hit at the parole board. Back when they had parole boards back then. In New York, I don't think they don't have them no more.
They don't have
it
no more.
You know what I mean? Back then, when you had those bids, you know what I mean? When you had split bids, you know what I mean? You would go see the parole board, and if you didn't make the parole board, there was 2 separate fucking lines. One line was for the motherfuckers that made the parole board, and the next line was to go see the fucking captain to make sure you wasn't on. They put you on suicide watch. You know what I mean? Because motherfuckers was getting hit at the boards. You know what I mean? And the same type of when I got hit at the board, I went through that shit, and it was the same type of fucking, the wording was identically the same, and that shit took me right back. I was like, damn, so like going back to fucking try them again. And mind you, and some of my shit, like my oldest one is 30 years old. 30 fucking years ago. I want you to do that 30 years ago. Come on, son.
A lot of stuff has happened differently in 30 years.
Yeah. So,
weed is legal now. Cornell over on YouTube says, yes, it's overwhelming when you get out, but luckily my grandfather taught me a trade when I was young, and I had people that was willing to give me a job.
And that's a good thing. So when you're in jail, you're not just sitting there not doing nothing. You can pick up a trade and learn shit. You know what I mean? Because you're just, people get the misconception when you go to jail, you just sit in the cell and you're just sitting in the fucking day room all day long watching TV. That's not the case. You ain't got no education. You need a GED. They're going to send your ass to school. You know what I mean? That's mandatory. You're going to get anybody that goes to prison and is going to be there, they're going to walk away with their GED. They're going to graduate school. You're going to learn something. They're going to make you work out in them fields. If you're on an outside work crew, work detail, you're going to work in these cities. You're going to learn some shit while you're out there. You know what I mean? I learned to do some shit while I was in jail. I just didn't sit there and not learn shit.
Keeps the mind going.
You have to, or you're going to lose your mind in that motherfucker, bro.
Okay.
All right.
Did you know?
That fruit snacks are made from the same wax that is used on cars?
Didn't know that.
I didn't fucking know that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Be careful.
Yeah.
You're going to look like, what is the name of the wax there?
Carnauba?
Yeah, just put some strawberries.
Strawberry on it. Go ahead and eat it. Go ahead and eat it. You You know what I mean? Get that strawberry flavored wax that you use to wax your car. You can eat it. It's the same shit you're eating anyway.
Okay. Did you
This
know?
is what you're feeding your kids.
Yeah. So
Because you give your kids this shit. Let's be realistic here. You buy your kids them fruit snacks and shit like that. Now you know.
see, you got to be careful too, because a lot of stuff that is banned and that is not accepted in other countries. These are the reasons why.
Yeah,
you should
but
not be eating nothing that you wax your car with.
If you don't do the research and the knowledge behind that shit, you're not gonna fucking know, and you're gonna be like, oh, it's okay to give it to my kid. Nah,
and if you don't watch Real Talk Uncensored, chances are you're gonna miss stuff like this. Yes.
So my friend is from Egypt, and he always tells me like the cup sizes here are like unheard of there.
Yes.
Like they
don't have the super.
They have like small cups. There's our small cups or their large cups.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why they all ain't fat over there.
And the sugary drinks, they cut down. They don't have the sugary drinks and all that shit. Okay.
Did you know a polar bear's hair is not white, but it's clear? They reflect light, so it looks white.
I didn't know that.
I never met a polar bear, so.
Never had a pet polar bear, so didn't know that.
Okay. Anyway, you want to go on here, you can go.
Let's see.
All of it's good shit. All of it.
Oh, so before as we start to bring the show to an end, we like to do. I mean, next week is what? The next week is the
7th.
Okay, so before I get into anything else, you know what I mean? Reaching out to Silk, we're reaching out to these kids. If you have a teenager and you would like to have your teenager on this show on the 7th, please hit us up. We'll get you the information and we'll get you in here. We're going to be rapping with these kids before they go back to school. Yeah. You know what I mean? We want to know how their summer is, what they planning to do for the school year. We got a line of questions for them, and some of them I'm going to ask some fucked up shit. I'm going to put their little butts in I'm going to ask you some questions because now they're getting older.
And they got the devices.
And they got the devices. Yep. And you may think your child don't know shit, but they know a lot more than what the fuck you think. You know what I mean?
So look for a video I put out. I put out a video with the date, the time, and all that stuff, and how to reach me in Tone.
Yes.
I will be recirculating that again this week.
I'm going to recirculate it. I'm going to share it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was watching, before I get into it, I was watching this shit. I was watching this TikTok, right? And people, let's say your kid is out and your kid is out somewhere and he does some shit, right? And you come back and say, well, that's strange. He can't be my kid because he never does that shit around me. That's bullshit. Because the way this young lady put it, it made me go, there's certain shit you only do around certain people. You don't do certain shit around everybody. What makes your kid any different? I need you to think about that for a second. When you run around here and be like, I can't believe my kid would never do nothing like that. Bitch, please. Because there's shit, or nigga, please. There's shit out here that you do and that you will do around certain people that you won't do around everybody. So you do the same thing they doing. Yep. No different. Need to say that. I don't care who needed to hear that, but you needed to hear that. You need to understand that. Stop acting like your kid, my kids don't do that shit. Bitch, yes, they do. Yes, they do. You know what I mean? Your kid out here robbing, stealing, doing all kind of shit. Your kid has learned that behavior from you because there's certain shit that you will do that you don't do around other people. Period. End of discussion. Moving right along. Which one's what?
You can pick one.
Perspective. A fool doesn't care about truth or reality. Be careful who you argue with.
That is so factual.
A fool doesn't care about the truth or reality. Be careful who you argue with.
Y'all got to break this one down, but perspective. In Discord, you know what Discord is, right?
Yeah.
Disagreements, arguing. Illustrate what's not working for you, because practicality goes a long way. That'll knock all of that down, and those two go hand in hand. The first one and that one.
A dad, this is perspective. A dad who tries is the real hero.
Say that again.
A dad who tries. I need you to hear carefully. A dad who tries is a real hero.
Give people some grace. The journey there most times is so much better than the destination.
Man, listen, let me tell you something. You know what I mean? Your journey can be very colorful. I know certain things, my journey was colorful to get to where I had to go. And when I look back at it, I had the fucking time of my life on the journey to get there. Yes. And then when I get there, I'm like, okay. And then I have to find another journey to go to because I want to experience what I experienced on the journey. I'm on a new journey right now, so you know I'm experiencing this new shit.
Yeah, me too. I'm definitely on one. You're going to see the change. I'm definitely on one.
By the way, men's group is on Thursday. It's at 7 p.m., 77, 72 Marlboro Pike. You know what I mean? I don't think I got shit going on. I hope I don't. No, I gotta see. If I don't have nothing going on, I'm gonna slide through the men's group because I need my iron sharpened. You know what I mean? I need my iron sharpened.
Okay. Food for thought.
What turns a man's head doesn't necessarily turn a man's heart. Y'all didn't hear me on that. Let me excuse.
Let's be clear.
Y'all listening? Turn the fucking microphone. Turn your fucking shit up. What turns a man's head doesn't necessarily turn a man's heart.
So true.
I needed y'all to hear that shit.
Food for thought. And listen very carefully. I put it in my Kiki way. If they ain't done nothing since nothing done something, it's time to let go of surface level activity. Raise the fucking bar.
Ooh. I felt that. I don't know about y'all, but I felt that.
I felt that.
Okay. You don't have to agree for it to be true. Mm-hmm. You may not agree with shit, but that don't mean that it's not true. You can't look at a person and call it bullshit, you know what I mean, because you don't agree with it.
Mm-hmm. If you sit at a table where they talk about others in your presence, trust you're the topic in your absence.
Always. Ooh. Men and ladies, I need you to hear this carefully.
Okay.
Don't take yourself off the market for someone that's still shopping. Y'all hear that?
I've done that.
Y'all hear that?
Don't do it.
Okay.
I don't know who needs to hear this. Everybody ain't your person. Stop calling everybody your person. If you cannot have multiple persons unless that person died and left here. But if you have moved on, everybody's not your person.
Facts.
Let them prove it.
Facts. All right. When shacking up, be careful how long you take to make a decision. You won't get the benefit of nothing when it's illegally established. There needs to be considered from the gate.
There are people who shack up with people and they end up dying and
get nothing.
Or they shack up with them and then all the bills become yours. Like take less time as possible to get this shit legalized.
Yes.
So you don't get set up.
Because at the end of the day, right, when you shack up with somebody, that's all you're doing is just shacking up with them. You know what I mean? And most times, and like I had a conversation with somebody about that. If you shack up with somebody and you die, you know what I mean? You may be shacked up with this person 10, 15 fucking years.
Yep.
Y'all got 15, 20 years together and y'all were just shacked the fuck up. But when they die, if they didn't do what they were supposed to do while they were living, you get nothing. And you get left with some shit that you don't want to be left with. You know what I mean? Make sure it's done right.
Bang out the truth every time to everybody for no reason. You owe it to your spirit.
You know what? And that's some stone cold shit.
You owe it to your spirit. That shit sits inside you when you got to hold stuff in. Believe me, I know.
Stillness grants perspective. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You don't understand that? Stillness grants perspective. You got to chill for a minute to see what the fucking you really need to see. You know what I mean?
I don't know who needs to hear this, but peace of mind is the real bag. Secure it.
I don't need to hear this, right? Mm-hmm. Positive energy attracts positive experiences.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
It does. It does.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but suffer in hard work for the results. Adversity builds character.
It does. You know what I mean?
Suffer and work hard.
Oh. I don't need to know. I don't need to know who hears this. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. You are not the main character in everybody's story, just your own. You hear me? Get over yourself. You are not the main character in everybody's story, just your own story.
Repeat the shit till you complete the shit.
Accountability is not the same as an apology.
Say that again.
Accountability is not the same as an apology.
You ever experience somebody who want to apologize but doesn't take accountability? They apologize for how it made you feel.
So I was told that I do that. That I apologize, but I didn't take accountability for my actions. And I felt like, that. I was like, hold on. Okay. But I felt like if I'm making the effort to apologize, that means hold on. Because now you're coming from a person that doesn't apologize for shit. I feel I don't have to. I'm not going to apologize for being me. Fuck it. You're either going to accept me or you're not. You know what I mean? If I take the time to apologize, that means I'm acknowledging and taking accountability for what made you feel some type of way. I'm not making an apology. I can't say this for everybody. I'm not making an apology just because I want to apologize. No, nigga, I sat back and I thought about what happens. I'm going to take ownership of this shit, and I apologize for making you feel that way, Kiki. I apologize for putting you in that situation because I fucked up. That's taking accountability.
You're actually doing both, Tone. This don't even apply to you. You're doing both. Okay, you said I took accountability and I apologize. That's not the scenario. The scenario is accountability is not the same as an apology. It's not. There are people who will not take accountability for what happened, but I'm sorry.
But what you sorry for?
I'm sorry you feel that way.
You know what I mean?
I'm sorry you are sad behind me hitting you in the back of the head.
You know what's funny? It's because that used to be me. I used to be like, yo, I'm sorry. What you sorry for? Just sorry because I got to hear this stupid ass shit you saying at your fucking mouth, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm sorry you got to waste your motherfucking breath saying some shit that I ain't even ingesting. I'm not. It's just going in one ear and right out the other.
Ty said her great aunt shacked up for 16 years and he had $1 million policy that went to only his estranged kid.
Ain't that
Ain't that a bitch?
Bruh, you gotta make sure if you shacking up with these people, get that paperwork right.
Okay, let's do 2 more of these and then we can close out this time.
The only place successful comes before work is in the dictionary.
Isn't it true?
It is though. Wait a minute. The only place successful comes before work is in the dictionary.
You got to put the work in to be successful. You got to.
You had to explain that to them? They didn't catch that part?
Did you know that your confidence comes from a divine source?
Of course. And everybody's divine source is never the same. Everybody's is different.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know.
Another fine Monday.
You know what I mean?
What's going on this month?
Shit!
What's going on this month, Tom, real quick?
At the end of this fucking month, on the 26th, will be fucking Underworld fucking Riders cookout. Annual fucking cookout. You know what I mean? We're leaving from, if you want to take a ride on your tools and ride with Baltimore Underworld to New York, you know what I mean? I will be posting the information yet again. You will meet us at Maryland House, and we will kickstands up. We're going to roll out. I will give you the times and what time to be there, and we're going to take a nice, controlled, easy-paced ride to New York. Now, for those that know where they're going and want to break off and have some fun, we encourage you to do so. But we're going to stay with the people that you know what I mean, that we're going to ride a controlled ride up there. It's no biggie, but, man, come up there, have a good time. If you've never been and never experienced some of the fucking games, the games are always changing. The games are always changing. Last year, Moe was the winner of Suck and Blow. And get your head out the gutter because
and Ricky was too. I think Ricky won Suck and Blow too.
Ricky won Suck and Blow?
Yeah, I think a male.
Underworld.
Underworld.
No, it's in the Underworld. No.
Underworld.
We came up with the game.
Underworld.
We came up with the game.
Underworld.
No.
A male from Underworld won Suck and Blow. I think it was Ricky.
And so we will be definitely running back the iconic musical chairs. That's iconic. If you haven't experienced it, you wouldn't understand, but you need to come out and experience it. Man, let me know, man. Underworld Riders, man. All day. Kiki, you got anything?
Yeah, I want to thank you all for every Monday showing up and let us get your day started off and your week started off. We appreciate it. We do what we do because we appreciate y'all energy and we glad that y'all appreciate ours.
Facts.
Every Monday. Share, tell a friend, like and share this shit. Pull up.
But yeah, definitely next week we're gonna have some kids on here. It's gonna be about the kids. I implore y'all to tune in and see what these kids, these young adults, are thinking. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be surprised at some of the questions that we're gonna ask them and their responses. Because last time we had them on here, that was powerful. That was deep. Yep. You know what I mean? So I'm Tone.
I'm Kiki.
Real Talk Uncensored, man. See y'all next week.
Peace. Good job. Good shit. Good shit.